Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Houston Astros. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, number 22. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mickey Moniak leading things off and takes a strike. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Hit in the air out to center field. Drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Clips the corner. Strike 1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one to first. Murakami takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Dalen Lyle. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And strike 2. In the dirt. Over to first. That ends the frame. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for Seattle, Kyle Harrison. What do you have on him, Siggy? Here's the center fielder.
Number 4.
Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Harrison measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Yeehaw!
Quick move to first, and he's back safely.
That's low. That's a ball. That's a ball. Low.
Run around the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. On the ground to third, and that goes foul. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Back-to-back base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now, Munetaka Murakami out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third. Smoked on the ground a second. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's the third baseman. This one in the air, center field. Lyle moving under it. And that's the third out. Back here in Houston, top of the second. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, number 37. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The designated hitter, number 25.
That one at triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Out to center. Settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Low ball.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Gets under it. And that is that. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Ryan Reynolds. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Call. Reynolds gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. And here's the veteran outfielder.
Right fielder, number 19.
And that skips into dirt. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Man on second, 2 down.
No
That's
need to
inside.
go
That's
right
a
at
ball.
this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Sliced hard but foul. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Two on the way. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. But it slices just foul.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Next to hit, number 4.
That's
Just
the ball.
missed. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 2-0.
Hey, ha!
And it's fouled away. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Now it's
That's
3
the ball.
and 2. All these will throw, and he can't hang on to it.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop,
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in at bottom half of inning number 2. Lyle under it. That is the inning. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Mariners, Kazuma Okamoto. That one ripped, but foul. At a slider. In the air, right field. 1 away.
batting 8th, catcher, number 35.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Good
Ball.
slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
This one in the air center field. Settles underneath it. That's a base hit.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
In the dirt, blocked. The Mariners looking to bounce back and try and get on the board here on opening day. That one is absolutely belted. That one hops off the wall and should score at least one. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag, and he's in there. It's 3-1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 on, 1 out. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that is foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So up next, Dalen Lyle. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Nope, that's in.
And it's even up.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Astros, Munetaka Murakami.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 18.
That missed. That's a ball.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the third baseman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Albies. Acrobatic throw for 1 and 2. What a play.
Up next, the Astros. Left fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Lyle on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. On to the fourth. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, number 37. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's too low.
No, that's low.
Ball
Ball.
1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it come.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. See you later. A 3-run homer, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3. Kazuma Okamoto digs in now.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one in triple digits.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1 down.
Number 35.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left
Time
side.
out.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. The 0-1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Stepping in, Vinny Pasquantino. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And it is
No,
2-1.
that's outside. Ball.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
That's the ball. That's
Count,
in.
great
Ball.
hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Yeah.
Pasquantino leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. On the warning track, and holds it in. Bottom four, at the plate is the Astros catcher, number 23.
Number 23.
Under it. And there's one down.
Right fielder, number 19.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And the lefty with the 0-1. In the air to left center. And there's two away. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. Single that drove in a run his first time through. Lyle flying after this one. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone. He muscles that one out of here. Dalen Lyle up next for the Mariners.
But just got to delete it.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Mason Fluhardt.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
No,
right
that
where
missed.
it
That's the
is.
ball.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early,
He's in
get him
there.
out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, 1 for 2.
No, that's inside.
This one in the air, center field. Should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop, Juan Rita.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Fernando Cruz. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 1 out. Runner takes off, knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off, you'll see another.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in there. One-two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The M's trying to break this one open here on opening day. Next offering upstairs.
That's the ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. The tag save. He scores on a wild pitch.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
And foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 0-2. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, number 4. Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop,
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Man at second. Runner on the go again. Pitch inside. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a good eye there.
That missed. That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings here and blasts one left field. This one's out of here. Into the archways. Kiss that ball goodbye. And they throw a pair on the board. That's back there. And caught on the warning track.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 18.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Rydell Martinez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Strike one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Down the third baseman.
Number 24.
That's down
That's a
and
ball.
in. A slider missed.
Ball out.
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
Moniak in position. And that is the inning. Back here in Houston, top six.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Adam Macko.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Hee-haw. That's a ball.
This one popped up. Under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman Vinny Pasquantino.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mickey Moniak. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Out towards right center field. On the move. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, well, we go bottom 6. At the plate is the Astros catcher, number 23. In the air, left field. And it's a foul ball.
Nope, ball.
That one
Ball.
way inside. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, number 19.
And a foul ball. The Mariners up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That one fouled hard the other way. And the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second
number
baseman.
7.
Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, with the tying run at
That's
first
low,
base,
that's the
he's
ball.
looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses
Oh,
inside.
that's
Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner at second, 2 down. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 7-6. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. Has a beat on it. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jacob Wilson. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Ripped on the ground a second, and 2 away to start the 7th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Murakami. The flip, nicely done for the out. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, Munetaka Murakami. Tommy Kahnle comes on now.
Number 43, Tommy Kahnle.
Missed with a
That's the ball.
changeup. Ball 1.
Hey!
Kahnle, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013.
Ball.
Inside.
Ball.
And the count is 3-1. Line to left. And there's one away. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Shohei Ohtani. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Foul ball.
Here's your 1. He swings and fouls one off. Pasquantino. He'll do it himself. 2 away. Here's the third baseman. 1 for 3.
Number 24.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. This one in the air, center field. Lyle under it. And the inning is over. Back here in Houston. Now it's the DH, number 25. And fouled off. Check swing, he held up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. In the air, left field. Reynolds on his way over. 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman Juan Bria.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. The 1-1. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Not much to this. Other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Okamoto jumps out of the way of ball 1. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. The relay, the tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run.
Number 35.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Gregory Soto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason that...
Oh, that deflects off his glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really... job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. And now looking for some 2-out magic. Most likely going to need a hit to even this thing up. As a runner on third, have a good secondary lead. Anticipate the ball in the dirt. Be ready to score however you can.
And that one ripped into right. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 8th. Ryan Reynolds getting ready to hit.
Outside, ball.
And the 1-0. Out towards right center field. Long run into the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher number 23.
No, that missed.
The 1-1. Trying to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Hit hard on the ground to short. To first. And they got him. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder.
Number 19.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 1-0.
Oh, yeah.
That one ripped, but foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. In the air, right field. And that is that. We go to the ninth. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Mickey Moniak. That misses.
Nope. Ball.
And that is ball 1. Hard hit, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Louis Varland on the pitch out of the pen here.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. And they jump in front in the ninth. It's 8-7. Here's the center fielder, Dalen Lyle. He's got the power, but...
Now back, right fielder, number 37.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Mariners DH. And that is out of play. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for Seattle, second baseman, Juan Brito.
That's the ball.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. Bottom 9. Here's the Astros leadoff man, number 4.
Number 4.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you get a stolen base, maybe. Around the bases.
Joan Duran gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Quick toss to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Here goes the runner. Save! And the tying run is now in scoring position. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. That one misses. It's 2-2. Base hit right field. And now the winning run is on base. Rowe comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. Munita, intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. That one not close, and that's ball one. Fought off foul. The winning run on second base.
Strike two.
That one at the knees for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Here's the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and they walk it off.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
Today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.